So here's the other thing. So Max Payne was made by it was made by a company called Remedy, but the lead writer is a guy called Sam Lake. It's not his real name because he's Finnish, and he changed his name because it's quite difficult to pronounce Finnish names if you're English. Anyway, because Remedy didn't have a lot of money, all the characters in Max Payne were modelled after people in the office. So Max Payne's face is Sam Lake's face. The villain of Max Payne is the woman that runs the Valkyrie Corporation, and in real life it's his mum. Max Payne 2, they took the voice actor for Max Payne, which is James McAfee, and they made the face of Max Payne 2 James McAfee's face. In Max Payne 3, which is not a Remedy game, we also have James McAfee's face again. Anyway, in Alan Wake, you can't see right now because I'm not allowed to turn around, we now have a voice and a face again. So the body here is an actor named Ilka. I'm afraid I have a difficult time pronouncing his name, but we'll just call him Ilka. He's a Finnish actor who looks a lot like someone else. Anyway, let's call him Ilka. But it has a voice of... Oh, I've forgotten his voice name. It's going to be Matthew Portier. So that's not a strange thing. You pick a voice, a face, you have them, you combine. Alan Wake 2... Well, we won't worry about Alan Wake 2 yet. Quantum Break. The main character to Quantum Break is played by an actor whose name I forget, but he's Iceman in the X-Men movies. And his voice and face are the same. For once, they have the voice and face combined because they could just afford an expensive actor. But also in that game is a woman whose name I forget, but she's a redhead, and she's called Beth in the game. Her real life name I also forget. But she does the voice and is the face for that character as well. Quantum Break is a weird time travel game. Anyway, Control has that same woman, but now she's the main character. She plays Jessie Faden. In Control, the person who runs the facility, the director before Jessie Faden, is a guy called Jeremiah Trench. Jeremiah Trench's face is the voice to Max Payne. I forget his name. James McAfee. Yeah. So James McAfee is the face of Trench and the voice of Trench. Casper Darling has the voice of Alan Wake. He is the Matthew Portier's voice and Matthew Portier's face. In Alan Wake's DLC, in Control's DLC, the second DLC is called AWE because AWE is an area of power, but it also stands for Alan Wake. Jesse meets Alan Wake and Tom Zane. You see, in the plot of Alan Wake, Tom the poet wrote Alan into existence, and Alan looks like Tom. But also, I forgot to mention this, right at the end of the Alan Wake 1, when you meet Thomas Zane, because throughout the game, Thomas Zane has... Oh, fuck, I've completely forgot to mention this. In Alan Wake 1, right at the start of the game, there is the Bright Presence as well. He looks like a diver. And he's got the voice of James McAfee. And you know who else is the voice of... Alex Casey is the voice of James McAfee as well, because Alex Casey is Max Payne. So whenever you see a light or a diver, that's James McAfee's voice, and it's Tom the poet. Thomas Zane, the poet. But when we finally get to the Control DLC, we see Alan Wake talking to Alan Wake, and the second one calls himself Tom the filmmaker. Not Tom... Oh, I always get that confused, Jesse says. I keep thinking he's a poet, but no, he's a filmmaker now. And now he's got the face... Tom the filmmaker has the face of Alan Wake, which is the face of Ilka, but he's got the voice of Ilka. He finally gets to speak lines. Anyway, some of this might actually be important to the plot, because Sam Lake, being the face of Alex Casey, is now in this game as the face of Alex Casey, who's inexplicably a real cop now. So they've shown him They've also shown Casper Darling. He's in the background. He goes on TV screens occasionally, and they've talked about the redhead. And also, there's a guy called Tim Breaker, which is one letter away from Time Breaker, who is the actor who was the main character in Quantum Break. Some of this is on purpose. Some of it is they just like using the same voices and the same actors, but at least some of this is on purpose. And I'm having fun. So there's 2 cults in this game. I will stop talking about meta shit. They do love their meta shit though. They're in the dark place where we play as Alan. There's the cult of the word. No, this isn't the cult of the word. Ah, that's interesting. I might be able to find them both. There's the cult of the deer. If you play them order, it's reasonable enough. And their symbol is, of course, a tree, two triangles. But also there's an A embedded in there for Alan Wake. There's also the cult of the word, which is 2 triangles next to each other, which has in 2 inverted triangles, which has W embedded because of Wake. Okay, let's put the light back first. Where are we? Oh yeah, I walked forwards, but I didn't need to. We have a new scene, don't we? We have the haunted and pre-show ritual. So if we go to places, that can be haunted. That can be haunted. That can be haunted. They can all be haunted. We're going to have to go to all the places. Where are we right now? So, do we have the rehearsal? We might as well go back to the rehearsal room. Which means taking that light. Where's the door? We have a magic lamp. Okay, hopefully if I change the scene, we are in the rehearsal room. So let's change it so it's haunted. Play was a ritual breaking up a dark sleep.
The plot changes shape the world around me.
So you see that's the cult of the word, but also there's the W for Alan Wake. They like these glow sticks. Sometimes they're in the shape of V. V for Valkyr, V for Vlad. V for that triangle, probably. Oh yeah, and there's that spiral. They do like that spiral as well. I don't think we got anything from this. Maybe this door. Was this door here before? Well, that's funny. Of course. Oh, yeah. We teleport across. Okay, that one didn't do anything. I'm gonna leave the. Oh, no, you know what? I'm just gonna run. Yeah, so this guy was in Quantum Break, he was the main character, but he had a different name. Quick save. So this is the ballroom during its pre-show ritual. Can turn that off and show it off as it is right now. Its table's intact. But we don't want to do that. We want to make it haunted.
It's getting real, all right. I recognize my writer's room on the stage.
Yeah, and it's...
I almost dreaded the ideas this would conjure up.
Nice set you got here. What was the scene in this room?
Well, this is what we call the writer's room. In the play, it's where the devil rewrites reality whilst God is asleep. The devil was our star role. I got a big-time celebrity to play him, and he was method acting the role to perfection. He never broke character, always wore the coat mask. His name was scratched out on the posters.
Mr. Scratch.
And who was this mystery celebrity? Let me guess. Alan Wake?
I wish I could tell you, but turns out there were masks upon masks. Whoever he really was, shit got weird when he was around. Some of the crew joked that we'd actually hired the devil to play himself.
Mr. Scratch is the devil. He was born to play the role.
I had to agree with Casey on that.
The devil. Right, I'm guessing that we can apply the devil to this room. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go downstairs first, and I want to... How do I get downstairs? Map. 666. Oh yeah, that's written now. How do I even get there? Are these doors accessible? I should check, actually. But you can sort of see what it's about right here. Oh fuck. These sound aggressive. I wish that did a better job. Fuck. I tell you what. I don't want to waste that grenade. Come on then, you fucks. Okay, I want that grenade back. Okay, cool, we've not used the grenade. So we'll change the plot board to haunted, yeah.
It's getting real, all right. I recognize my writer's room on the stage. I almost dreaded the ideas this would conjure up.
Nice set you got here. What was the scene in this room?
Well, this is what we call the writer's room. In the play, it's where the devil rewrites reality whilst God is asleep. The devil was our star role. I got a big-time celebrity to play him, and he was method acting the role to perfection. He never broke character, always wore the coat mask. His name was scratched out.
Oh fuck, I have to watch the entire scene play out. I was being cheeky.
Nice set you got here. What was the scene in this room?
Well, this is what we call the writer's room. In the play, it's where the devil rewrites reality whilst God is asleep. The devil was our star role. I got a big-time celebrity to play him, and he was method acting the role to perfection. He never broke character, always wore the coat mask. His name was scratched out on the posters.
Mm-hmm. And who was this mystery celebrity? Let me guess. Alan Wake?
I wish I could tell you, but turns out there were masks upon masks. Whoever he really was, shit got weird when he was around. Some of the crew joked that we'd actually hired the devil to play himself.
Mr. Scratch is the devil. He was born to play the role.
I had to agree with Casey on that.
And now we can save our game again. Alright, I mean, we're here, so I might as well change the plot board to the new one right now. Otherwise, we're just wasting time, aren't we? The devil! The devil did what the devil does.
This was something out of a horror story, but I had to keep going. This is not my writing. Scratch mocking me.
This room, he will hurt her. Oh, fuck, get away from me. Ah, shit. I did save, didn't I? So I need to grab whatever that is. There's got to be some reason for this room. Can I make it not haunted, please? Oh, I can hide out here. Didn't even consider that. Fuck you, monsters. I'm behind the curtain now. Okay, but I actually need to change it to the devil, probably. The devil did what the devil does.
This thread would create something terrible in the scene, but it's what the story needed.
Oh, there's a curtain behind the curtain. I did not know that. Oh, shit. Don't think I'm going to avoid this room this way. It can be quite difficult at times. Ammo is limited. Should be able to change it from here, to be honest.
This was dark, but the story had to be dark. This is not my writing. This is Scratch mocking me.
This is fucking difficult, this bit. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. It's probably a thing. Like, I'm trying to just quickly run in and run out, but I don't think that's what I'm supposed to do.
This thread would create something terrible in the scene, but it's what the story needed.
I don't think they turn up until I go up there as well. Yeah.
The scene changed with the story.
Okay, no, it obviously changes once I go up there, regardless of what mode it's in.
This is not my writing. This is Scratch mocking me. The shadows congeal in the darkness.
Didn't realise I had so many flares, to be honest. I think I might have to kill him. I just saved, didn't I? Fuck. Okay, I don't know if there's any reason for me to be in here then. I've done all this. I'm just gonna let him kill me and leave this room. I think this is not required. But whatever. We're gonna move on to a different room. Where do we want to go next then? We want to go to the rehearsal room. Let's make this a safer room then.
This was something out of a horror story, but I had to keep going.
This is already haunted. We need the devil. What does it say there? The actors and the witnesses and the victims, one and the same. The massacre was real.
This was not the ritual murder site I was looking for. This had just been an appetizer before the main course.
Just likes murdering folks. Can't. Not sure what I can say. Where are we? We want to go to the first floor. I mean, it's going to be the final scene, but I don't want to go there next yet. Okay, no, not that one. Where are we going? To the entrance hall. Look. We'll make it haunted. Does that be cool stuff? This? Fuck you game? That's just, I think that's where we came from. That's just Zane's room. Okay. The devil. The actor of the devil at his own dressing room in the hotel. Okay, this seems important.
This was dark, but the story had to be dark. The devil's path up the staircase was draped in blood.
Ooh. Okay, that's the way to go, isn't it? Then I'm gonna undo this quickly to check out the final scene. I don't want to access that just yet. It's a triangle again. Okay, so final scene is probably not going to be available yet. Check it out. Haunted.
The scene had changed.
But it's not what I wanted. And the darkness emerged, coming to focus, and the devil led the way with the darkness boiling in his skull. Gets us a little further. Oh, this is his room. That sounds like the old gods to me. Right.
The devil walked through the hotel, dragging the whole place to hell with him.
Fuck. Stupid devil. Shout at the devil. I don't want to drown here. I think we're near the end of this episode. That's what I wanted to do.
This was something out of a horror story, but I had to keep going. The devil's path up the staircase was draped in blood.
Okay, there's one of those. There's an echo. I believe. Apparently, there's an echo around here. I see the echo. Do I have to be looking down or looking up? Ah! We can't go down. Okay, well, that helps us. Can't go down yet.
I felt the presence of a new idea here.
Yeah, I see it. Oh, never mind. It was just there. I'm an idiot.
Mr. Scratch, if that's who the actor playing the devil was, had stayed in the hotel. Asking around at reception got me a room number. 666. He had requested that room specifically. The devil had a sense of humor. Or he really didn't. It was funny either way. According to the director, the actor hadn't mingled with the rest of the cast. He had only come out for the play, and always in character.
There is... Oh no, we're not high enough yet. Where the fuck are we now then, if we're not high enough yet? Oh, we're going to room 666. Well, surely we'd be going to 665, the neighbour of the beast. Oh, we can't access this. Are we in a scene, though? No, we're not in a scene. It's room 665, the neighbour of the beast. Oh yeah, the arrow's just not moved for a while. I am supposed to be following the blood, aren't I? 667. Wrong neighbour. It's room 666.
Scratch had been here. I could sense his presence lingering in the room. I was about to have another killer idea.
Oh, sorry. Hello, Eisen. So, sort of. So we're not really here. We're really here. We are trapped in this one room, and anything that happens, we write into existence. But we like don't have total control over it. We're in a magical realm known as the Dark Place. So he's astrally projecting himself into this sort of version of New York City that doesn't really exist, but it sort of mirrors things that may or may not have happened in the actual New York.
Okay, let's talk about the murder victim. The lady who was killed in the climax of the play.
The leading lady. Oh, it was an honor to get to work with her. A grand dame for sure. She went back a long time. Kept insisting she had seen the long-lost original script of the play. She'd been with this mysterious writer, his muse. That was her role in the play. The muse.
She was staying in room 108, where the murder happened.
The set of the final scene, right. The devil comes, an unstoppable force crashing through the hotel through each scene, executed with devastating mastery. And all leading up to him meeting his muse. It turns out he knew her. He had only joined the play to get to her.
To murder her.
Going this way now. Oh fuck. Shouldn't have done that. We're being auto-saved.
Not you again.
Okay.
I had to reach the right hand to penetrate dark places. The dark presence had come for me. Drawn to the story I was writing as it grew darker.
So what makes it extra confusing is this is a story from one of his books, but also in real life there's a cult reenacting the stories from his books, and the detective that was in the books and the detective with the same name as the guy in the books is investigating the copycat killings. Where are we? Oh, we're just fucking somewhere. So, climax is here. Climax is here. Climax is here. Why does all the scenes have every place? Okay, we'll see what the climax is like here. After the gruesome... What did it say? Sorry. After the gruesome deed, it was time to clean up the mess.
Had enough of that freaking gumshoe dick asking too many freaking questions. not letting us proper police take care of it.
This
Ooh,
is our chance to make the powers that be happy. We'll be set for life.
It's Mulligan and Thornton again.
Circle.
Well, amen to that, partner.
Inner Circles
I
and
like it.
Max Payne.
And so the fraternity, the club, the word, our dear friends with many names. The way I see it, it was a lone nut job. A junkie out of his mind on some fancy new designer drug.
V.
In shut case. All we gotta do now is dump the evidence from room 108 in the usual place in the alley.
Fucking Christ, Thornton and Mulligan. I don't know how I feel about them. They were just like, you never saw Thornton and Mulligan in the first game. They were just, you know, two young idiot cops. Didn't do anything. And now they're fucking caught up in a cult. I mean, I've killed them already, but... so yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about that. We won't go to the final scene, because obviously that's the final scene. So we're going to have to go upstairs again. Which is... What, Baba Yaga? Hang on. This has been my favourite Alan chapter so far. I really like the hotel as a haunted place. It's really easy to like be... The game can be confusing because of the structure of the game, but I'm in a hotel, so it's fairly obvious where I'm supposed to go at all times. I like what it's done to the story. I'm guessing... we know where the ballroom is, John. How you doing, Tim? Yeah, I'll change it from within here where it's safe. With the dark art done, another grim performance began.
I changed the story. And with that, the dark place changed.
Well, he wants me to heal, so I heal. Doesn't really look... Oh, fuck.
The dirty killers would make sure none of this will be traced back to their diabolical masters.
Might have been a hell of a cleanup. Okay, I don't think there's anything here. Which is fair enough, this is all bonus material, it's pretty obvious what I'm actually supposed to do. We lost a little bit of health there though. Oh, we can't actually get out. I will double check there isn't anything here. Like there could be a... Alright, come on, get me then. It's time to have 20 minutes.
me
Ah,
trace
damn it.
back to their
Whatever.
diabolical masters hiding in the dark.
I know I didn't actually need to go in there, but... Where are we going? Nope. To the rehearsal room. This is not the rehearsal room. It doesn't want me to going into the rehearsal room. So there must be something cool in the rehearsal room. Bring the flag up. Alright, we don't actually need to get that line, so I won't. Oh, never mind, they're just not here anymore. I'll take it. That X just did nothing. So I worry that X did nothing because I didn't get that last other scene in the ballroom. Oh, I missed that. Whatever, don't get that much. How do we get to the first floor? Right, time is against me, so I need to do this final scene. Awful finale, the site of the ritualistic murder. Beware of the drowned lady. Well, I know what the song's going to play afterwards. You and your friends will meet him when you are gone, lost on the shore between the forest, ocean, and the owl. The deer reflected motion in his room. There's a lot. There's a lot. They're repeating though. Can we change the scene? We're not in the scene anymore. What did that?
This was the murder site. There was a record at the bottom of the bathtub, beneath the body. Somehow it was important.
Yeah, that door is not working as intended. Do you want to read the door again? Lost on the shore between the forest and the ocean, the owl and the deer reflected in motion. Oh, it's the lyrics of the song. In his room he will hurt her. In her she is caught. What? His story ends. Her story. It's there, so I can read it there. Story. The ritual leads you onto your friends. You'll meet him when you're gone. Sounds like old gods of the Ice Guard. Oh dear.
Another step. Somehow I was closer to home. Closer than ever before.
Oh, was this an overlap?
It's you again. The FBI agent. Saga Anderson. I'm closer now. I can feel it. You helped me get closer to escaping.
Wake? I'm still trapped. The clicker. We can figure this.
You know about the clicker? It can help us. I destroyed the dark presence with it last time. You can help. You can find it. You must find it.
I can get it to you. I have to understand. Did you write the story?
Alice is in danger. I have to stop Scratch. I have to find Return. I need to get back to my apartment. I'm writing a story to get through. Initiation. It's the only way.
The story. You can do that. You can write out.
It lasted only for a moment, like two planets passing in orbit. Saga Anderson was helping me go deeper, closer to escape. Somehow, I had to trust her. Parliament Tower. I had to get back to my apartment, my study. I had to find the manuscript of Return.
End of part. Old Gods of Asgard? This one might not get muted. No, it's still the loop. But is it the second loop or the first loop?
Some say that it loops forever, this road that I lose you on every time. Some say that it loops forever, this road. Some say that it loops forever, this road that I lose you on every time. Some say that it loops.
I have to keep quiet because this is going to mute me.
It's not meant for me. They're meant only for you, I see. Wake up, it's only a dream.
Ooh, it's different lyrics to the song. The writing's wrong.
Now they're in my bed, in the dark chamber of my head.
I think that's a bug because that's obviously for hard of hearing.
This winding road, don't you ever let me go. Forever I am living, never play and pretend. Forever, never, never wanting it to end. This message that you send to this winding road, it's just the beginning, only the ending. Winding through me now, only the end. It's just the beginning, only the ending. Winding through me now, only the end.
I'm about to let you go. So I have to watch some One Piece with brother. Missing that would be the true horror. Although we still have to save our game. Song hasn't. No, it doesn't loop forever. It's different lyrics. Oh, actually, no, never mind. That was correct. Right. But I can't let you go yet because I need to save. In a fancy hotel. We just, I guess... I should grab that. Hang on. Oh, we got to turn around. I knew that. Where was the record? That seems important as well. Seems to be a song called Downfall. Okay, moving on. Getting to a set point would be pretty easy. We can just, you know, walk there, and then that means I could probably grab that. Investigation. There's a save. Where's the nearest save one? I'm sure it's the entrance hall. Yeah, it's there. Okay. And we might want to switch character. Okay, this one does not let us, but we could probably switch outside. I don't have loads of time though to fuck around, so I'm gonna let you go here. Actually, what are we doing? We'll make a real save. See what? Yeah, so we're still technically on chapter 5 because we've not had the title screen for the next one, and that's how I like it, before the title screen, not afterwards. And then we can do Old Gods. So we've just done 5 Val and we'll do 5. Sorry, that makes sense. Wow. Up in the Johnstruct. Oh, there we go. And having an Alan Wake 2 adventure. Thank you very much for watching. I'll be playing this later. And I'll come back to schedule at some point. I don't think... It's not the longest game in the world. Apparently it was 20 hours long, but it's going to take me longer. It's going to take me at least 30 hours to get through this, I'm sure. Because it always does. But I think I'll go back to the schedule and play this on weekends and Wednesdays. Just because I've got to use the sofa. But thank you very much for watching me. See you later, Heisen. And everyone else, all these lurkers and archaeologists. See you next time.